Hi friends, it's Cheryl from Lifestyle Digs, and I am a house sitter. I'm an international house sitter. I was house sitting in England for quite a lot over the last year and a little bit. And right now I am in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I am on a 3-month house sit. I prefer to do long-term house sits. Traveling somewhere for less than 1 month would not really be worth my while in money spent. I don't have a lot of money to spend on travel. That's why I house sit, and I can save some money by looking after other people's pets. There are 3 adorable cats in this house, and I have closed the kitchen door so that they can't come in. They like to jump up on the table, and I don't want them knocking stuff around. And just in case you hear meowing, I can see one of them's moving around just outside. Anyway, in Canada, there's a company, it's called the Bulk Barn. And this is where you can go and buy bulk foods. And a lot of places have grocery stores. They have the barrels and the plastic bins where you can buy items in bulk. And a lot of these items might be baking goods, candies, chocolates. There's all kinds of things. But the Bulk Barn is actually quite a large store. So it has a lot more variety than what you will see in the grocery stores. And I don't always recommend buying in bulk unless you don't really need a whole lot of something. If you're buying a lot of things, like I buy a lot of oatmeal, for example, and it's usually cheaper for me to go to the grocery store and buy a fairly good sized bag. Hang on, I got one over here. Wasn't really thinking I was going to need it, but here's my quick oats. I use them quite a lot, so I bought a 2.25 kilogram bag from No Frills. But this is the President's Club, sorry, the no-name brand, and it is a Loblaws brand. They have Loblaws, the Royal Canadian Superstore. They have quite a few chain grocery stores around Canada. My gosh, I should have had a glass of water before I started talking. But anyway, let's get back to the bulk bin. Well, the other thing I want to say, when house sitting, there's usually a lot of things that the homeowners leave, like condiments. You can use the condiments. If they have perishable items like fruit and vegetables that they didn't use before going on vacation, they usually want the house sitter to use up these items so that they don't go bad and they don't, no food wastage here. Other items that, my basic groceries, I buy a lot of salad items like spinach, I buy a lot of fruit and vegetables, and I buy a lot of frozen items. So I'm not necessarily eating up the food that they have in the house. I'm buying my own food. I also like to do a little baking when I have the chance to do so. So what did I get from the bulk bin? First thing that comes out is oatmeal, but these are actually whole oats. They're the larger oats. I use them for baking. I have a recipe that I like to make for the morning. It's peanut butter and chocolate chips and oatmeal, and it's a bake that I make. It's like in a casserole dish. So that's what I'm going to be using for that. And here I had to actually write what's on the things because you get all these little bags, and it's like, what the hell's in them? Anyway, what's in here? Oh, this is popcorn seasoning. I have some popcorn, and if I go buy one of those things of seasoning, I'm never going to use it before I'm out of here. And I'm here for 3 months. That would be a lot of popcorn, a lot of seasoning. This is sour cream and onion seasoning for your popcorn, and it didn't cost me very much money. Now I got to go through this big thing. Oh, it cost me 24 cents. I can't remember what those rolled oats were pretty expensive. They were $1.31, but ironically, they're not the most expensive thing I bought at the Bulk Barn. I bought Dandy's marshmallows because we're coming into hot chocolate season. These are vegan marshmallows, and they were over $6, so I should be able to find it here pretty quickly. $6.49. Okay, this little sucker here, baking soda. I'm not going to go through the prices of everything. Just letting you kind of know what I picked up. Okay, this is regular sugar. They have brown sugar in the house here, but they don't have regular sugar. And I'm going to need that for some muffins that I'm going to be making. I make pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. Everyone can see a theme. I like chocolate chips, but I bought my chocolate chips at the grocery store because I go through so many. It's actually, I find it cheaper just to buy a big thing like that oatmeal. Whole wheat flour. They just have regular flour here. And I think I got some regular flour as well. Baking powder. Icing sugar. I mean, half these things, they all look alike. It's a good thing I wrote the bag what's in what. Icing sugar, that's going to be a glaze. I'm going to make an applesauce loaf. And that's a little icing sugar glaze. Oh, I got some brown sugar. There we go. And, oh, this is just some regular flour. Can you see my little pile that I'm making here? And a couple more things. What is this? Lemon pepper. Now, what is it with Ontario? I cannot find lemon pepper anywhere to save my life. I have been in easily a dozen grocery stores, dollar stores, knick-knack stores, just everything trying to find lemon pepper. But I was able to find some in the bulk bin. I really like that for seasoning, you know, for salads, or maybe not my popcorn, but you get the drift. And what is this? Oh, pumpkin pie spice. Yes, I'm going to be making those pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, and I'm probably going to make a loaf as well because I have a big can of pumpkin. I'm not going to use it all up for the muffins that I make. And with the pumpkin, anything that comes out of a can, you want to use it up pretty quickly. It might be able to store in the fridge for a few days, but I will make a pumpkin loaf, so that's why I've got the pumpkin pie spice. So my total from the bulk barn came to $7.27. And that is Canadian dollars, and that's not so bad when you consider I've got a lot of things to make to do baking, and I've got these nice Dandy's vegan marshmallows just waiting for hot chocolate season. So that's what it's like when house sitting. I don't want to use up a whole lot of the supplies that the homeowners had, but I find that most homeowners are really great. You know, like I say, I talked about condiments. They don't really care if you're going to use, you know, cinnamon or pepper or salt or whatever they have in the condiments. But you know, I don't like to use up a lot of the pantry staples, so that's why I can go out and buy a bit. Do some baking makes me happy. Okay, so thanks for watching today, my haul from the bulk barn and this house sitter from Toronto, Ontario. Well, I'm coming to you from Toronto, Ontario. I haven't been in Ontario in decades until this recent trip. So this is Cheryl from Lifestyle Digs. Bye for now.